Hey, what's up, guys? So I want to talk today about the Anthem, the Benchmade Anthem. Um, it's a knife I reference in almost every other video, and for good reason. Um, that's my dog. She's being a jack off right now. So back to this. It's probably one of the more expensive knives I own at the moment. It's You can get these for about 425 bucks in a store. I'd say between if like a sporting goods store carried it. I bought this one at a store for 4.99 actually. And even at that price, it's worth it to me. It's just such an impressive knife. Not in terms of trendy like frame lock, and it's Benchmade's best Benchmade. I'll put it that way. In my eyes, it doesn't get much better than this handle. It's slim. It's very plain in terms of there's not many like finger. Let's see, like this. You don't have these. Sometimes if your hand doesn't fit it, which mine happens to. This is also a good knife. It's cold steel, but like I don't know. I could go without this nice little end trailing off, teardrop, whatever. Back to this. If they made this in G10 with 154 cm, I would still love it. This is one of those designs. It's not the materials that make or break it. It just adds to it. So the beautiful, I think it's called a chevron pattern on the titanium. It's an integral, which doesn't need to be an integral to be a good design. You know, obviously. It's super smooth. Falls shut every time. It's on bearings. It's the first axis lock to be on bearings, as far as I know. I mean, it's just, seriously, I carry this every day. And this is primarily what I use to break down boxes. This is a knife that kicked this out of my pocket. And this guy's just now getting more pocket time. I don't know. I stopped playing with this for probably about a month, and now it's like a dream to flip. So back to it. I'm just gonna leave it open. So this is a knife. It's a lot of money, but it's a knife that's gonna look good used. So what I mean by that, this pattern doesn't wear off, or not the pattern. This, it's like a bronze titanium. I've had keys in my pocket. I've had all kinds of things in my pocket. And as you can see, we're in good shape with this nice bronze pattern. I'm trying to see if I can even find one place. Maybe on the clip. Yeah, I can't even tell. And the stonewash blade. I love a stonewash blade. For the same reason I love it on any knife. It doesn't show wear, which is sweet. This knife, also pretty expensive. Could you imagine getting a big scratch in that beautiful satin? I'd be pissed. I really would be. I mean, it interrupts the flow of this knife, and that's one of the reasons why I hardly ever use this. It's so pretty, I don't want to mess it up, but it's another knife that has probably one of the best, like, as far as hard to see scratches, because it is just scratches. It doesn't even... It's not like these other stonewashes where like this is like a polish. You can see This is kind of the in-between of this and this, which I think is great. Another thing, super thin handle, carries extremely well. The clip is perfect. Perfect clip for me. I don't like deep carry. I got big legs from doing all those squats, and my pockets are a little bit tight. I'm not gonna lie, they're a little bit tight. And when I put my finger in my pocket over and over, I get those, and it hurts. So I like being able to just pluck it out of my pocket and open the knife as I want to. Let's see. Anything else I need to talk about? Oh, yeah, so this knife, I've never cleaned it, and I carry it every day, and that's what the inside looks like. I love flow-through designs, but like this knife, let's see if I can show you, is dirtier than this. So I thought the reason why we did this was because it's a flow-through design. So it just, everything goes through. But it seems like this works a little bit better. Another thing I really enjoy about this knife, that I'm just now starting to realize how important it is the width this way. When I was a young lad, I was probably 18, so 2 years ago, I could carry whatever I want, because I didn't have to do any important things. So I just kind of showed up to wherever. I do live in Ohio, and sometimes we don't have really any blade length law, so as long as you can justify it, you're good. Yeah, so that's just a spada. Back to this knife. This is a knife where, no matter, I grew up on the east side of Cleveland, which is basically Beverly Hills in Ohio. So you got a lot of people that don't, really see folding knives too often. And they see this. And most of them actually think it's pretty good looking. It's got like a nice look to it. It's not threatening. It's not like a scary shape. If I open it slowly, typically they will not panic. Yeah, in terms of utility, I'll just do a size comparison real quick to, that's an Endura. This will be a Delica, even though it's technically not a Delica. Here's a Link in M390, so pretty close. And we'll do a Manix 2, also pretty spot on. Yeah, so if you can, ooh man, I'm just making all kinds of noise. Definitely pick one of these up. If not, at least play around with one. If you don't like the access lock, I get it. If you don't like Benchmade, I get it. They're overpriced. But, I mean, at least give it a try. Like, at least handle it. Alright guys, see you in the next video.